Happy 4th of July, everyone. Let's stick to the story of the Russian bounty gate. It correlates to what Mueller reported and what I experienced in 2016, dating back to when Trump first started tweeting his birther conspiracies, and it was when I met a coworker who was a Russian asset communicating with WikiLeaks and Roger Stone. Told me about his little tattoo of Nixon on his back. I was like, why would he brag about it? I'm like, this is who he is. And sure enough, he's in court doing this now. And he was, I would call him out. I'm like, so y'all want to gaslight a gay person into, like, doing a Charlottesville type thing to a religious person, like, during a trans ban? Why? I was like, y'all seem Republican. It's like, they are, but that would help the Republicans. They could say religion under assault, even though the churches in Alabama coordinate with the schools. The dude, keep calling homosexuality as a crime. They practice conversion therapy. They coordinate with it. They still do job discrimination. They canceled marriages just because gays could get married, and they're still doing child marriages, which is how fucked up Alabama is. And they want it to seem like it's the other way, though, which is their twisted Klan rhetoric. Like, that's why they try to say, oh, the FBI, the gays, and blacks control them. Like, no, we were actually targeted specifically by them the entire, U.S. history. Then we tried to change it, and the white supremacists started making up bullshit. That's what they do. And, finally, gays have rights, and, because of the Supreme Court, but they were trying to act like we had super rights before we even had basic rights. It's just trash lies that only are believed by people with hate in their heart. That's, why they don't need facts or nothing. It's why they could hit us politically, and it doesn't matter what Trump does, what Russia does. They'll just start saying, oh, Hillary Clinton would have killed your child and sacrificed him to the devil after Bill raped him, and they're just straight up believe it, even if Trump's on stage bragging about having little girls sign NDAs and using his power and fame to grab women by the pee. He's used his power and sport wealth his whole life to oppress and assault people and con them. This is all bare minimum obvious. And everything Trump does, wanting the G8, when Russia joined the G8, that's their agenda. They helped elect him. They did Russian bounties on American citizens. Like, if it helps him win, they want you dead. And now they're doing it to our military, probably because they want him to run a strongman campaign in the Middle East in October. And it's just pathetic. That's why 50-hour servicemen have, traumatic brain injury right now, because his little Iran fiasco where they shot those missiles back at us. And it's just sick how he lies and gaslights, and all these people suffer, and it's for his ego and nothing else. It's disgusting. And it's just how they operate. Like, I couldn't even believe, I thought, like, the Republicans, like, they've done dirty things before, but, like, they were actively spreading conspiracies and trying to gaslight and eventually coerce into, terrorism, and that's what Trump wants. He is a domestic terrorist. I reported it to the FBI, and he calls them deep state scum and the whole thing fake. When everybody and all our intelligence, all our allies, everybody worth the shit, everybody but the criminal himself is saying it. So, honestly, when he doesn't succeed the election, everybody that tries to keep him in office is an open rebellion. And FBI and me, everybody's been saying since the beginning, he's a fucking traitor, and it's fucking obvious. Even O'Reilly asked him in 2014 why he supported Putin, and then he started rambling about how we interfered in Latin American elections. We weren't even talking about election interference. That was even known when O'Reilly interviewed him, but he Freudian slipped. He's a spoiled piece of shit. Like, it's disgusting. And he is a traitor, and so are his followers. They only were drawn to them out of hate and ignorance to begin with. It's godless.